Good morning, everyone. Welcome. My name is Susan, and we're going to do a nice, lovely chair yoga class today. So you'll have to just bear with me with this, my lighting. Enjoying this beautiful sunshine, so we'll just go with that. All right. So sitting nice and comfortable in your chair. So I try to choose a nice sturdy chair with a nice strong back to it. All right. Now, always remember, do what you can, listen to your body, respect your limitations. If something we're doing is not going to feel good for you, don't worry about it. You don't have to do it. But I really want you to really focus on the breathing. Keep the breath going. If you decide to stop and you don't want to do anything else, keep the breath going. So just learning how to relax, release the tension, working on our stress level, all those lovely things, all right? So sitting nice and comfortable in your chair, all right? Ankle and knees are nice and lined up, so relax your legs, all right? Sit back, just sit back and relax, all right? Now the breathing is in through the nose, out through the nose. Nice, long, full, smooth breath. So try and relax the shoulders, all right? Do what you can, but try to keep the breath consistent, and I will gently remind you throughout the whole class, okay? Now we always start the class with a couple of minutes of breathing, and it's called prana. And pranayama is breath control. So I choose a different mudra. Today we're going to sit in Hijraya mudra. So I'd like you just to roll in 2 fingers, ring finger and little finger out, 2 fingers in, just like that. Palm up, sit back. The Hijraya means heart. So this is a heart gesture. This mudra helps to manifest and stabilize your emotions. So close your eyes. Let's take a nice, long, smooth breath together. Inhaling through the nose. Always suspend your breath just for a few seconds and exhale completely. Continue on your own personal pranayama for the next 2 minutes. Now's the time to drop your day and settle your mind, and to set an intention for your practice today. Focus on any situation in your life that needs guidance from your higher self. It's time to lower the heart rate, lower our blood pressure, and lower our anxiety level. Try to find stillness in mind and body. For one more breath. And on your next exhale, I'd like you to bring your hands together. Now, at this point, I'd like you to sit nice and tall in your chair. So let's just work on our posture. Nice and tall. Bring your hands together. Let's rub them vigorously to activate that hand chakra. Hands onto your heart center. Close your eyes. Let's take a nice, long, smooth breath together to tune out. Inhale. One more nice, long, smooth breath. And on the exhale, I'd like you to drop 3 fingers. Keep the index fingers together, preparing for Jupiter Mudra. Big breath. And on the exhale, let's come up. Now, we're going to try and reach up as high as we can. If you find this is really hard on your shoulders, you can bring your arms down, put them anywhere. You can just leave them here if you'd like, all right? So sitting nice and tall in those sit bones, let's wake up that physical body. Let's wake up that spine. Breathing into Jupiter Mudra, which is good luck and expansion, are activated when together focus your energies on breaking through barriers. Breathe. You can smile. One more breath. On the exhale, slowly bring the hands together. Nice and gentle, bring them down. Moving your body very slowly. Hands on the lap. Now I'd like you to roll the shoulders out. If you can get as much movement as you can manage. If not, just move them around a little bit. And just by moving the shoulders around, rolling them backward and forward, you're starting to release the tension into the upper body, but also increasing the circulation into the upper body, all right? So we're going to start with a gentle neck stretch. Now, when you're working with our neck, do very gentle, okay? If you have issues with your neck or your upper spine, you know what? Pay attention to how you feel, okay? Now, take your breath. On the exhale, I want you just to look to the left. Just turn your head, keep your shoulders relaxed. Breathe, keep that breath going. Every breath you take is long and smooth, so just slow it down. One more. On the exhale, bring your face and your head to neutral position. Let's go to the right, so take your breath. On the exhale, to the right. And gentle, you don't have to torque your back or your neck, even if you barely move. Remember, it doesn't matter. Lengthening, stretching, releasing, decompressing the muscles in the left side of the neck, even into the shoulder. On the exhale, come back to center. Take your breath. Exhale, look up. Breathe. One more breath. Exhale to center. Now let's prepare to bow our head. Big breath. Exhale, just bow. Keep your back straight. Shoulders are relaxed. Just look at the floor. Breathe. Lengthening, stretching the upper spine. Back of the neck. On the exhale, come up. Roll the shoulders out. All right? Now I'd like you to bring your right hand up. Put it over your head. The tip of the right finger's on the top of the left ear. Now I'm going to give you two different ways to do this one here. Keep your left hand just hanging down and just gently pull on your head to the right. Or if you'd like to lift that arm up shoulder height and reach out with the left arm as you gently pull on the head to the right. Now when you're stretching the neck, you're not yanking on your head. It's very, very gentle, always. So, right arm here. Now if you find this is challenging for your shoulder, just keep your arms down and do it this way, all right? And let's go, inhale up, exhale. Back is straight. If you'd like, you can reach out a little more with the left arm. You don't have to. Gently pulling on the left, on your head to the right. One more breath. Stay in this position. On the exhale, I just want you to turn your head, look at the floor on the outside of the right knee. One more breath. Still working on the back of the neck. On the exhale, release. Straighten your head. Moving our body slowly, gently, and very carefully. Left hand on top of the head. Fingertips on the top of the right ear. And keep your arm down or bring it up. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. On the exhale, I want you just to turn your head, look at the floor on the outside of the left knee. So you're not really changing the position, you're just turning your head and looking at the floor. One more breath. Exhale and release. Arms on the side, roll the shoulders out. All right. Okay, let's do a nice shoulder shrug. Let's work on those shoulders a little bit more. Big breath. Exhale, bring the shoulders up, and I want you to hug your ears with your shoulders as tight as you can. Nice and tight. Breathe. One more breath. Exhale down and roll them out. I hope this isn't changing the way you can see my face with this beautiful sunshine in. I haven't adjusted my windows yet. This is a new room for me, but I'm enjoying the sunshine on my face though, so. All right. And roll them out a little bit more if you can. Okay, so now we're going to relax the shoulders, all right? Sitting nice and tall in your chair. Now make sure that your ankle and your knees are nice and lined up so your legs are completely relaxed. You're sitting nice and tall and being aware of your posture. We're going to do a nice little face exercise here. This particular one is all about the mouth and the lips, all right? So this is going to give you more range of motion with your lips and your mouth, but also releasing the tension in your jaw. These are good little exercises to do, you know, if you have to do some speaking or if you have to talk to somebody and you're a little nervous, just kind of moving things around really helps sometimes. So sitting nice and tall. This particular first one is called gummy lips. So let me show you first what we're going to do. You're just going to bring your lips together and you're going to just bring them up towards your nose, all right? So we're gonna do that for 3 breaths, all right? So big breath, exhale. Squeeze them nice and tight. And on the exhale, relax. I know it looks looks silly, it feels silly, but you know what? Sometimes it's okay to look a little silly, isn't it? All right, so now what we're going to do is called a wide mouth smile. So I want you to get your smile as wide as you possibly can, as silly as you possibly can look, all right? You can keep your teeth together, you can keep your teeth open a little bit if you like. 3 breaths again, big breath. Exhale. Keep breathing. Through the nose. And exhale, relax. Relax your jaw, all right? And so let's do one more. Now the next one we're going to do is called side to side. So what you're going to do is you're going to bring your lips together and you're just going to move. So you're just going to point your mouth, your lips to one side. Keep your head nice and straight. We'll do the one side for 2 breaths, come to center, and then go to the other side. We'll start with the left. Mouth together, lips together. Big breath. Exhale to the left. And center. Take your breath. Right. And center. All right. And you can move your cheeks around, move your mouth around a little bit, move your lips around, and just really work the muscles in your. This is really good for circulation in your face and your skin. It's really good for your skin as well. It just really helps you get rid of some of the tension. We hold a lot of tension in our face. So just kind of being able to move your mouth around and, you know, exercise all the little muscles in your face is so good for you. All right, roll the shoulders up. All right, let's do a nice shoulder stretch. Let's work our way. So I want you to reach out with the right arm, bend the elbow. Left hand on the elbow, take a breath, and on the exhale, I want you just to gently pull on the elbow. If you want, you can literally give yourself a hug. You can put your right hand on the left shoulder if you'd like. Now this one here, you know, go as far as comfortable. If you need a deeper stretch, give it a little bit more or less. You can always make adjustments as you go along. Find the place that feels just right. One more breath. On the exhale, come back. All right, roll it out. Let's go to the other side. Reach out with the left arm, bend slightly at the elbow. Right hand on the left elbow. Keep your back straight on the exhale. You know, maybe one side of your body needs a deeper stretch than the other. But like I said earlier, if you find that you're just not moving a lot, you're really tight, or if you've got a lot of issues, you know, even if you move a little bit, it's okay. That's where you need to be. Focus on the sensations of the breath. Keep it going. Every breath you take, long and smooth. On the exhale, come back and roll the shoulders out. All right, perfect. All right, let's do a nice cat and cow. So this particular one's going to work on the spine a little bit. So I want you to stay where you are. I'm just going to turn my chair sideways so that you can see what I'm doing. All right, I'll get the sun out of my face for a minute. All right, sitting nice and tall in your chair. Now I want you to hold on to the side of the chair very lightly. Now, let's go. Inhale, head up, sacrum, C-scoop spine. Exhale as you arch the back, chin to chest, round those shoulders. Follow the breath. Again, inhale up, cat and cow. This is coming up into your cow, stretching your chest, stretching your abdominals. And when you get into your little cat, you're lengthening your spine, releasing upper back. This is a wonderful stretch from the lower back. Again, let's do 2 more times. Up, inhale. Moving nice and slow, follow the rhythm of the breath. Again, up. And when you finish your last little cow, or cat, I should say, bring yourself up. Roll the shoulders out. All right. Wonderful. That is our cat and cow. That is something you can do as many as you like. That's a wonderful little stretch. Now sitting nice and comfortable in your chair. All right. Let's do one more. Let's do a nice gentle twist pose. Let's still focus a little bit on the spine. All right. So this one here, let's just keep our legs nice and straight today. So ankle and knees are lined up so you can relax your legs. Now, left hand on the right knee. Now the right hand, I'd like you to hold on to the side of the chair, all right? So what I'm going to do here is, let me show you quickly, is I'm just going to gently look over the right shoulder, okay? So when you're working with your spine, take it easy. If you have issues with your spine, anything like that, you don't go too far. Start, even if you move a little bit. If it feels okay, you can go a little bit more, a little deeper, but always move on the exhale. And you can push on the knee, you'll get a little more movement. And if you find it's terribly uncomfortable, come out of it. Make little adjustments as you go along, all right? Find a place that feels just right. And then you can relax and you can breathe. So, left hand on the right knee, right hand on my little handle. Sitting nice and tall, take that big breath. On the exhale, look over the right shoulder. My back is straight, shoulders are relaxed. Breathe. Releasing the spine, keeping it nice and flexible and balanced and agile and supple. Releasing the nerves, the blood vessels, and the muscles up and down your spine. One more breath. On the next exhale, slowly come back to center. Always moving your body slowly, carefully, and very gently. Now let's go to the other side. Right hand on the left knee, left hand. Hold on to your little handle, the side of the chair. All right? Big breath. On the exhale, look over the left side. Even in the twist pose, that breath is exactly the same. It's long and it's smooth and it's complete. One more breath. On the exhale, come back to center. And roll the shoulders out. Roll them out. All right, let's take a little rest and let's get into our mountain pose. So the mountain pose, sitting nice and tall, always being aware of your posture. Just let your arms hang down to the side. Just let them hang, let gravity just kind of pull those arms down. So this is our mountain Tattasana. This is a resting neutral place. So anytime during the class, if you find you just want to stop for whatever reason, any reason, and you just want to hang out and relax, just come here. Even if you spend half the class doing this, it doesn't matter. This way you can really focus on the breath. So let's take 3 breaths into our nice, gentle, strong mountain. And as you're breathing, I really want you to feel the sensation. Be aware of how your chest rises as you inhale. Always suspend your breath. Always hold it just for a few seconds. And then exhale and feel your chest sink or lower as you exhale. Completely relaxed, feeling calm. Let's do one more. All right. Hands on the lap. Roll the shoulders out gently. All right. Let's work the hands, the fingers, and a little bit of forearm as well, all right? So I want you to reach out with both arms. So bring them down nice and low. So we focus on the forearm, not so much the shoulder. Fingers are nice and open. I want you to bend at the wrist and slightly turn out to the baby finger. Just breathe. So this is a nice stretch, lengthening, decompressing, releasing the extensor muscles along the top of the forearm, along the side of the forearm, into the wrist and into the hand. One more breath. On the exhale, straighten hand, palms to ceiling. Now, right hand, tip of the left fingers, gently bring it back. Very gentle. And as you pull back a little bit on the fingers, you're stretching the palm of the hand into the flexor muscles. Okay? To the wrist, the forearm. And release. Let's go to the other side. So always remember, you don't have to be aggressive in your stretches. You don't have to force your body. Moving slow, very, very gently. Keep the breath going. Don't hold your breath. Don't forget to breathe. On the exhale, release. All right, hands on the lap. Roll the shoulders out. All right, let's do a little finger exercise. So just put your hands on your lap. All I want you to do, we're just going to lift each finger up and down. That's it. So this is working on a little bit of range of motion, mobility of the fingers, kind of really decompressing and releasing the tightness in the fingers and giving a little lubricate those little joints as well. Do what you can. I know a lot of people have issues with your hands and their fingers. So sitting nice and tall, let's go. Follow the breath. Just keep your palm on your lap. Just lift the fingers up and just do what you can. Paying attention to the fingers and the toes, very, very important. We need every part of our body to work together and Pay attention to every little part, even our fingers. Now work your way back to your thumb when you get to your little finger. All right, perfect. And then once you're done that, I want you to bring your hands up and I want you to stretch them out. Lengthen those fingers, get a deep stretch in the palm of the hand. And then from here, I want you just to let your hands go limp. And I want you to roll the wrists out. If you want, you can play piano at the same time. And let's release the wrists and move the fingers. Perfect. All right. Hands on the lap, roll the shoulders out. Okay, let's work our way down to our ankles. So, sitting nice and comfortable in your chair, and I want you just to get your feet off the floor. You don't have to get them very high, just get them off the floor a little bit, all right? So let's work the ankles. So what we're going to do here is just open up your legs a little bit more. So we're gonna do some ankle circles in, ankle circles out. That's it. Now when you're working with the ankles, I don't want you to wiggle your whole leg. Try to focus on just articulating the ankle. And this is going to engage lower leg muscles as well, which is a good thing, all right? But focusing on the ankle, the foot, and the toes. If you have to hold on to your legs, you can do that, or hold on to the chair, it doesn't matter. Feet slightly off the floor. We're gonna do 3 in and 3 out. Follow the breath. Inhale around, exhale. Just get as much movement as you can that's comfortable. Articulate, let's move those ankles. When you finish 3 one way, the other way. So you're gonna inhale around, exhale, pause. Again. Feels good, huh? And when you finish your last set, just let your feet kind of land on the floor. Let your knees go limp, just relax your legs. Keep your hands on your lap. Just stay here for a couple of breaths. Just relax. Feeling your legs nice and loose. One more breath. Perfect. All right. Now I want you to walk your feet back. All right. Now make sure the ankles are lined up to the knees. Let's do a nice little knee lift, or a leg lift, I should say, or knee lift. Okay, so let me show you this one here. So this particular one here, I'll give you a demo and I'll tell you exactly what it's going to be working. I'm going to hold on to the back of my, let's start with the right leg, just behind the knee. I'm going to lift it up and I'm going to come down. That's it. If you want, you can do it without holding on to the leg. That's entirely up to you. So just lifting it up is going to start working some hip. You're going to feel a nice tension, really working the quad, the top of the leg, a little bit of hamstring, pelvic floor muscles, some buttock as well, and of course it'll work some abdominal muscles too, all right? So you're going to lift it up. You don't have to lift it up too high, even if you just lift it up a little bit. And then you're going to exhale down, touch the floor gently 3 times, all right? So like I said, if you want, you can use your arms and help you lift that heavy leg up, or if you feel that you want to just lift it up on your own, absolutely, all right? I'm going to do it both ways. This side here, I'll use my hands, all right? Now make sure you're sitting nice and tall. If your hands are behind the leg, use your muscles, use your upper arms to help a bit too. Let's go. Inhale up, exhale. That feels really good. You should feel that. This would be a dynamic stretch or isotonic. You can feel the activity going on in your body. Bring it down. And rest. This side here, I'm going to do it without holding on. Ready? Left one. Inhale up and down. The only thing moving is the leg. Your back is straight. You feel stable. You feel strong. You feel relaxed. Again, up and down. Perfect. Doesn't take much. You should feel a little tension into there, engaging those big muscles, all right? Roll the shoulders out. Okay, let's do another one. Now, let's open up those legs. I want you to kind of scooch to the very edge of the chair. Make sure that your sit bones are on the chair. Wiggle around. Make sure you're nice and comfortable and you're not going to slide off the chair. Legs are open nice and wide. Feet are on an angle. If this is uncomfortable, you can reposition your feet and straighten them if you want. The wider your legs are, the deeper the stretch. This is going to stretch the inner thighs, the pelvic floor, groin area, releasing the tight buttocks as well, and of course a gentle hip opener. All right, so from here, what we're going to do is just a lovely squat. All right, so this one here, we're going to do one is called a goddess squat, or they call it the sunflower. Arms are shoulder height, fingers are spread. If this is hard on your arms, you can put your arms down a little bit lower. We're gonna lean forward, that's it. Now when you lean forward, make sure your back is straight, your head is level with your spine, you're not hunched over, you're not looking at the floor, you're looking forward, all right? Press down the feet if you'd like to help stabilize yourself. And let's go, big breath, exhale. Now the further you lean forward, the deeper the stretch you're going to feel. Breathe. And this is our goddess or sunflower squat. One more breath. Exhale. Push yourself up. Use those nice strong legs. Bring the arms down slowly and roll the shoulders out. Roll them out. All right, let's prepare for child's pose. Now let's take a little rest. Two different ways. The full child's pose is coming all the way down. Now if that position is going to make you dizzy, if you have vertigo, high or low blood pressure, you might not want to do that. What you can do is just bring your arms on your thighs and just relax your head and your neck and just look at the floor. That would be the modified version. All right, preparing for child's pose, Balasana. Take your breath and exhale. And if you're in the full child's pose, just like gravity, pull those arms down. It's such a beautiful stretch for the shoulders, the arms, the back, your spine. It's a relaxing, resting place and a full body stretch, however you have yourself set up. And now's the time to thank yourself for being here today, for taking a little time, maybe just turning off the noises for a while, just sit in your chair just to stretch. That's all it is. And you can do this anytime, any kind of chair, anywhere. Especially if you're sitting around a lot, do some stretches. It does you good. It makes you feel good. Increasing the circulation, decompressing those tight muscles, maybe re-energize you as well. For whatever reason, just do it. One more breath. On the exhale, come up nice and slow, reversing the blood flow. All right, let's get those legs together, and I want you to sit back in your chair, sit all the way back. Let's prepare for Savasana, meditation, relaxation, reflection time. I want you to, now you can sit back in your chair finally, sit back, all right? And you can let your arms hang if you want relax your legs, it doesn't matter. I want you to find a place in your chair where you can just melt into your chair, so relaxed right now, feeling so calm, finding that little place of serenity in your chair. Close your eyes, just breathe. Let your mind, your body, and your soul absorb the vibrations of the Tibetan singing bell, bringing your own energies to its appropriate frequency. Slowly bring yourself back into your space, back into the room. Bring life back to your body. Wiggle your fingers and toes if you'd like. And now I'd like you to bring yourself back to a straight seated position. Straighten that spine. Bring your hands together. Let's rub and vigorously activate that hand chakra. Hands onto your heart center. Close your eyes. Let's take a nice long smooth breath together to tune in. Inhale. Shanti, 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 Satnam. Shanti, Shanti, peace, peace, may love and light be with you always. Namaste. All right, wonderful. And we're done. That was our nice little quickie 30-minute chair yoga class. I hope you enjoyed that. And I always do. I always feel good after this. All right, so thanks again for joining me. And have a lovely day and enjoy this beautiful sunshine that I just can't seem to get away from, and I'm not complaining. All right, and we'll see you again really soon. and hopefully we'll be back to some kind of a normal. But in any case, I'll see you again soon. Thanks again.